Good evening, everyone. Thank you for
Hi.
joining us for this week's Youth Bible Study.
We are excited to be back to have our next session of the Fruits of the Spirit series. On last week, we had Sister Erica Joyner, who did a great interactive lesson with her niece Jada, all about patience. And she gave us some great pointers because I know at this time we're all getting impatient, but it's so important that we are patient during this time.
And we would definitely like to just continue the youth to get involved, continue to watch the Youth Bible Study weekly,
Yes.
continue to join us for our Wow Wednesdays when we
Yes.
do the virtual meeting, and connect with us at truevine.org/youth.
And invite your friends. So this week we have Brother Charles Taylor, a long-term member here at Truevine. I believe he comes from the big Taylor family we all know, right?
Right.
So he's going to give us a great lesson on kindness. And Mr. Charles is pretty kind. So I think he'll give us a great lesson. So everybody get ready, listen in, and let's hear the message.
Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Oh, good evening, youth. Hey, welcome to another Wednesday night of Bible class. Oh, I'm so glad you guys tune in tonight and look at this lesson that we're going to be talking about tonight. And I know you guys been tuning in the last 3 to 4 weeks right now. And we've been talking about the fruit of the Spirit. And you know, our first lesson we talked about love. You know, that was a great lesson as well. Then we talk about joy. You know, to have unspeakable, impeccable joy in our life. Then we talk about peace. You know, everybody want to have peace. If nothing else in our life, we definitely want to have peace. And the last thing we talked about was patience. Being patient with one another, because God's always tells us be patient and wait. So tonight our lesson again kind of will intertwine and connect all of it together. We're going to be talking about kindness. Well, of course, kindness is a lot of things that we can look at in different ways. Being kindness, that's something we must embed it in our hearts. Be kind to one another. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit tonight, being kind to one another, what kindness is. And then we looked at the Webster definition said kindness being friendly, generous, and very considerate of one another. So that's what we got to do. We got to be friendly, generous, and very considerate of one another, or just being there for each other. I mean, that's very important. So that's what we're going to talk about. And our scripture tonight come from Ephesians 4th and 32nd verse, okay? Be kind to one another, tender heart, forgive one another as Christ hath forgave us. You know, that's on a biblical standpoint, but on a earthly standpoint of personally, that we got to be able to give one another. Don't hold grudges. Don't be mad with person. Be a little disappointed, but not mad. Because, of course, God got angry. We got angry because of the way we were sinning and doing wrong. So just keep that in mind. We got to be kind and considerate of one to another, okay? So just keep that in mind. So with that, we need to be able to be closer to each other and being considerate. You got somebody that may need help with their homework, and they may be good in English, they may be good in science, but they have a little problem with math. And you are good with math, so that's how we can help each other be considerate and kind to each other and getting a helping hand to that person. Making sure that they know what to do and then follow up with them. Say, hey, how's it going with your math problem, with your algebra, geometry, anything that you taking, that's what you need to do. Be kindness to each other, okay? So that's one of the things that we got to do. And then I broke it down to some of the things like some of the letters in the word kindness. I broke it down as in being kind-hearted, nice, dependable, all these words, each letter in that word stand for something that you can do for somebody. Just be kindness, all these kind of things. I'm bad about talking about helping your parents, and that's one of the things we need to do. Make sure we do and say, hey, Mom, everything, do I need to do anything? Can I help you with the grocery? Can I help put up the grocery? Can I help you fold up the clothes? Do these things around the house to make life more easy for our parents. That's just being a kindness heart for each other, okay? Taking care of each other. Same way you could do towards your neighbor. Hey, see things, your neighbor doing something, your elders may live next door. Be kind and maybe, get their garbage can for them. Put their garbage can out or take it back in for them. All these kind of things. Check on your elders. All these things that you can do to have kindness. So kindness go a long, long way, okay? So just keep that in mind. Kindness go a long way. It's a little harder to be mean and to be ugly towards somebody, but it's much easier to be kind and kind-hearted to a person. So just keep that in mind, that it's easy to be kind. So, and I wanted to just talk to my Urban ministry too. You guys, I miss you guys so much. And we play a big part of what our responsibility, our ministry in the church, to be kind to people. Say, finding them a seat. Do you need an envelope? Do you need a fan? Do you need a bottle of water? That's what we do, okay? So it's opened up a lot of things that we can do. Kindness go a long way in life, okay? So just keep that in your mind on that. The fruit of the spirits, just what it is. It's all connected together. Love, joy, peace, patience, okay? Kindness. So just keep that in mind. They all goes together. And I'm going to read another scripture saying as well. Let's go to Galatians. We're going to talk about Galatians. That's going to be the 5th chapter and the 22nd verse, okay? So it said, but the fruit of the Spirit, to love, joy, peace, long-suffering, and generous, and goodness, and faith to one another, okay? So just keep that in mind. It takes a lot of things. People look at your heart, okay, not on the outside, but also in the inside, how kind you are, okay? It doesn't mean anything about a person say, okay, giving you things that they can, but the thing about it, they know you need it, okay? Kindness go a long way. And again, you guys, I miss you guys. I know it's been long and hard for you guys in school. I know been struggling with this COVID-19, and I just hope you guys staying safe and watching out for each other. And keep that in mind, they go with kind and making sure that everybody's staying safe, wearing your mask, and doing your social distancing like you're supposed to, okay? So just be very considerate of each other and be considerate of yourself when you around some people, okay? Just make sure you do that, okay? With that, I thank you for your time. I just know we will soon be back together again. And with that, stay safe and God bless you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.